gotta tell you, if I didn't have anything to do with this, I would have stayed home. It's way too cold to be coming out. But I really appreciate you guys being here. We all appreciate you guys being here. I do want to throw out a quick reminder that for those of you that maybe are just now getting here, I know we had some people that we've still got people coming in the front door, which is awesome. But there is another photo op with Eliza at 4:30, I think. So if you missed out on one earlier, there will be a second photo op at Froggy's. And you can purchase tickets for that at Froggy's booth. And she will be doing signing after this as well. So this is not it for Eliza Dushku. She will still be here, so please come see her if you haven't already. You know, this is someone we've been wanting to have for a very long time at the show, so we're very, very thrilled to have her here. You know her, of course, from Buffy and Dollhouse, and the fact that she's the hottest woman in the world. I mean, let's face it. So what more can I say? But ladies and gentlemen, the very, very lovely Eliza Dushku.
Thank you for my introduction, sir.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Hey guys. Wow, it's long. It's a long room. What's up? Who's talking to me? Everybody. It's just all a big conversation.
What was it like to have a new role every single episode? Was that real challenging for you?
It was awesome. It was exactly what I asked Joss for. I just told him I didn't want to do the same thing or wear the same wardrobe every day, and you know, careful what you wish for. But it was great. I mean, sometimes I wish there was a little more time. A TV schedule is pretty tight, but I wish there had been a little more time to prepare some of the roles or some of the different accents or things. But it was a dream. It was a dream thing, and he made that come true. So I was super psyched.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks. Everyone's so quiet and respectful. Who are you? These are Buffy fans, right? There might be some rowdy ones in the room.
Hi, Eliza.
Hi.
I recently joined the Twitter, and
The Twitter. You sound like my mom, dude. I don't understand the Twitter.
and of course you're one of the first people I followed.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry I made fun of you. Thanks.
I feel honored.
Nice.
Now Thursday you tweeted about seeing if anyone is interested in playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
So, as soon as I saw it, I created an entire adventure.
Are we doing it?
If you would like to, my friends think I'm nuts and say that there's
Bring
no
it
way
up
to
here.
say yes.
I wish my brothers could be here to see this.
I've got my dice sitting over there, so at least ask if you bless my dice. So.
I'll bless your dice.
I've got about 6 or 7 different characters that you choose through. And,
Okay.
I know, obviously, you have duties here, but if you're free after the show or whatever.
I love it.
That's my friends who are like, there's going to be other people that want that. I say, but I've got everything ready.
I love it. Well, you know, my 3 brothers growing up, they were all older than me, and with them, and they would be like, okay, fine, and they would come in, they go, okay, and I'd create my character, and then I'd roll the dice, and on my first dice roll, they'd be like, oh, you're dead, you just got shot in the face, you're done. Yeah.
I promise not to kill you, I went with a little bit higher level. I don't know if you play 4th edition at all. Just that old school.
I'm gonna be like 1 round every time.
I promise, if you're interested in playing, I've got enough dice for you.
Thank you, sir. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris
Baskin.
Eliza. Thank you. Good looking out. I like that. Dope. Just take that, Aaron Bennett, Nate. Hi, little one.
What was it like doing Echo on Dollhouse?
What part? Echo, just being Echo in general. I liked liked Echo when she was in action a little more than like I like broccoli thing, but it was fun, and there were just so many great people to work with, and the Dollhouse was like the most cushy escape massage getaway resort, and we would always find like crew members like passed out in the pod or massage table, and it was a nice place to spend our time. And then other times we'd get to go out on location and ride horses and rock climb, and I mean it was definitely an Action Jackson kind of show. So I had a good time as Echo. I liked being Echo better than Caroline. No offense. Dangerous. But what did you like about Echo?
A lot of stuff. I like how she kept changing character all the time.
Yeah, she's schizo, huh?
One day she's this character, the next day she's that character.
Right?
Yeah.
Wacky like that. That's thanks to my friend Joss, Jaybird. You're a cutie, thank you. What's your name?
Rachel?
Rachel. Everybody give it up for Rachel. Scary to get in front of a big crowd of people and ask questions.
Wondering, what's your favorite show that you've been in?
My favorite show that I've been in. I mean, I love Buffy. Buffy was my first TV show I ever did, and I remember every week, every script that I would get, it was always like just a page turner. I mean, I couldn't put it down, and I always knew he was going to take me somewhere. He and all the writers would take me somewhere awesome, and it was the first one, and I want to say just by even the international response to that character, it was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime role, and I really have a lot of love for it. But then I loved a lot of things about Dollhouse as well, and that was a whole 10 plus years later, and so each character was sort of more like who I was at the time. I mean, when I played Faith, I didn't kill people and torture people with fire, but I was a little bit crazy, and it was fun to kind of get to break the rules and not pay the consequences.
Cool.
You guy.
What is your favorite part about Bring It On?
What's my favorite part about Bring It On? Probably, oh my gosh, I love those girls from Black, the girls that played on the Clovers.
Yeah.
I remember it was their first film they had acted in, and my mother came to the set, and my mom is like somebody that loves to like include everyone and make sure everybody feels good, and she came to the set, and we were doing the scene outside the school where I tell Kirsten Dunst that they stole the cheers, and my mom's on set, and it's time for their close-up, and my mom goes up to the director, and she's like, Peyton, will you just make sure those girls know that this is their close-up, this is their time to shine? I'm like, Mom, I think he's got it. So she went around and told all the girls that it was their time to shine, and that was sweet. I like that scene. She just started being brought in. You got touched by an angel.
I first saw you when I grew up in France, and I saw Buffy in French over there, and it was hugely popular with teenagers. I wanted to know if you have experienced international fandom and what it's like. Is it different from the American reaction?
It's amazing. I think it's rare. I mean, maybe it's not as rare now, but I mean, to me the show was just such a powerful thing. I mean, but the fact that it did, it was so universal, and I've been in random other countries and seen my face pop up in Buffy with some crazy voice doing it in another language, from Africa to South America to Asian countries, and it's just a testament to what an extraordinary show it is, and I love that. I mean, it's probably one of the main things that anywhere I travel in the world, I mean, people are like, Buffy! Buffy! It's amazing. And it's an honor to be a part of something that big. So, and I love France. This is cool.
It is. Second part, completely different. You have been guest starring in quite a lot of TV shows lately. Are there any more that you would like to be in? And in particular, would you consider How I Met Your Mother, given that Alison Hannigan and Alexis Denisov and Hami Acker have been featured?
No, that's a great show. Yeah, for a while back there was talk. I talked to some of the writers and we were going to do that. And it's always a scheduling thing. And guest star roles are fun to do. I mean, definitely. You know, you can kind of pop in and pop out. And after I finished Dollhouse, I really wanted to commit to getting these 2 films that we're working on made, especially the Maplethorpe project. We've been working on it for 8 years, and we couldn't really. I needed kind of more time and more focus to complete that. So I really wanted to focus in, and being able to do guest starring roles and, you know, in short time frames is fun, and also, you know, keep you guys satiated. So that's why I do what I do. Thank you. Merci.
Well, in the episode where Buffy and Faith switch bodies, did you like playing Buffy or did you prefer to stay Faith?
I liked playing Buffy, but we kind of got to rib on each other a little bit.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I think she had fun playing Faith too, a lot.
Well, I'm about to ask, when you met Joss Whedon, were you like, oh my god, okay, it's Joss Whedon? Or were you like, nice to meet you, Joss?
Nice to meet you, Joss. I didn't know how awesome he was when I first met him. I didn't get it yet. I was young and dumb and inexperienced, and I didn't.
You didn't see Toy Story?
What's that? Had I what?
You didn't see Toy Story?
I didn't. I didn't come from a big entertainment. You know, my mother was a professor, and we like didn't have a TV in the. I mean, we had one TV like in the basement that we could watch growing up or play video games on. And then as far as movies, it was like they were on kind of special occasions. My mother was more about talking about, you know, current events at the dinner table than entertaining her children. No, but it was really kind of random that I fell into the entertainment business, and I had a lot of catching up to do. He's like, this is so far off from my questions. Now I'm bored. Does that answer it for you a little bit?
Yes.
That'll be all. Dismissed.